On December 16, 1997, Japan experienced a mass medical emergency. It wasn't caused by a virus or a natural disaster. It came from a television screen. Hundreds of children collapsed. Convulsions, nausea, some never woke up for hours. It was supposed to be just another episode of a popular cartoon. This is banned forever, the episode they don't want you to see. By the late 90s, this show was more than entertainment. It was a cultural tidal wave. Trading cards, toys, video games, a phenomenon that consumed childhoods across the globe. And every week, in homes across Japan, millions of kids would rush home to watch the latest episode. Bright colors, harmless creatures, simple stories about friendship and courage, or so it seemed. Episode 38 was just another entry in the series. The plot? A journey into cyberspace. The characters enter a digital world, guided by a strange artificial Pokémon. It was quirky, experimental, different. For the first 7 minutes, nothing unusual happened. No intense battles, no major plot twists, just a lighthearted exploration of the virtual. And then, it happened. Suddenly, the screen exploded in strobing flashes of red and blue, lights pulsing at an unnatural rhythm, flickering 12 times per second. Within minutes, emergency lines were flooded. Children across Japan began collapsing, eyes rolling, limbs seizing. Living rooms turned into triage zones. Paramedics were overwhelmed. Hospitals overflowed. At least 685 children were hospitalized. The media called it the cartoon shock. It was national panic. The response was immediate and clinical. The episode was removed, never rebroadcast, never released. Official records were wiped, mentions erased from guides and archives. In the West, no one even knew it had existed. But in Japan, it became a ghost, a forbidden episode that vanished, but left behind scars. The strange thing, the character at the center of the story, was never seen again. Not in the show, not in merchandise, not even in promotional material. It was as if this digital Pokémon had been blamed, punished, and erased. Not because it had done anything wrong, but because someone had to take the fall. Official investigations were launched. Studios were questioned. Technicians, animators, producers, all denied intentional wrongdoing. One young animator reportedly described how he followed a template, adding effects as instructed, but no one could or would take responsibility for the strobing lights. Some claimed it was a tragic oversight. Others weren't so sure. As public fear escalated, networks halted all programming related to the show. No reruns, no new episodes, a blackout. Merchandise was pulled. References were scrubbed. Entire segments of the show were edited or rewritten. The character at the center of episode 38 became untouchable. Even the show's iconic theme song was quietly changed. One particular name removed from the lyrics, as if uttering it might invite something back. Behind the scenes, whispers grew. Was this really an accident, or was someone protecting something? Some believed the episode was tampered with, that the flashing frequency wasn't random. It matched precisely the known trigger threshold for photosensitive epilepsy. Too precise to be coincidence. Had someone embedded it intentionally? Was it sabotage or a failed experiment? Rumors spread of internal warnings being ignored, of budget constraints, of pressures to finish the episode fast, no matter the risk. Others pointed fingers at the studio's leadership, at broadcast executives, at forces higher up. In the aftermath, government agencies stepped in. New regulations were passed. Studios were forced to change how they made animation. frame rates, color sequences. Everything was now under scrutiny, but the damage had been done, and the fear remained. For some, cartoons were never the same again. The innocence was gone, replaced by the memory of a night when fiction reached out and touched reality. Too hard. Today, episode 38 lives only in fragments, grainy uploads, censored cuts, fan reconstructions, a ghost episode whispered about in forums and message boards. You won't find it on official platforms. You won't see it in reruns. It doesn't exist. But it does. This is the story of the episode they didn't want you to know. And it's just the beginning. This has been banned forever. There are more. See you in the next one.